This is Matthew. I'm doing a podcast for class, and we're starting here. This is Clark Field. This is Clark Field, and I'm talking about like stuff around Lake George, which. So this is the main building for Lake George, and it's like where they like store their stuff and for repairing it, the yard stuff, and then also like people going there. And then this is a parking lot over here where people like tech students park and all that stuff. And I've heard they don't want you to tech students park there if you do ever come here. And then here's the sign that talks about it. How's it going? This way. Yeah. And here's the sign for Clark Field, which is made in, is 101 years old, I think? Isn't it?
I think so.
I think it's 101 years old.
I think that's when the first. I think that was there when. No, because this side of the school is 100 years old, so that must have been built a little while after that.
Yeah. But there used.
But
to
it's close.
Yes. There used to be buildings over here for the gym, the lockers for the football players, but it got, I think a water pipe broke and.
Water pipe broken, something like that.
Water pipe broke and there's like mildew or something that is bad for your health, and they deemed it unsafe, so they tore the thing down. And they're still used.
They still use the field to this day.
Yep.
Until they make the new tech, that is.
Yep.
And as you guys can see, there's a lot of cars over here. Lots and lots of cars, because a lot of tech students park over here because they have a pass for it. And then there's also some other stuff on the other side of tech for parking as well.
Okay.
Just a overview.
Oh, here.
Yeah, I'm scanning over it.
So what he is scanning over is the
Big parking lot where people park to come to Lake George, to hang out at Lake George, and to do a bunch of other stuff.
and then there's over here there's apartments to sleep in, or for people to rent out, per se.
Yep.
And then there's
the bathrooms dash like changing area, I think, for when they
Go ahead.
for like the splash pad. I've been on the splash pad. It's kind of fun.
And then there's like some random fun toys.
Like there's a park, there's a playground, there's a splash pad, and it's basically just a lot of water and fun and all that other stuff. Bathrooms over here, and the splash pad's only on during the summer when it's really warm out. And yeah, there's a couple parks over here. Parked in the way background over there. There's the stage. The stage, I think that's been there for, I want to say 50 years.
It's been there for like summer by Lake George, where like bands and people come.
Bands would come, people would come, and they would just hang out, have fun.
And like popular bands come here.
Yep, and so far right now we don't know what they're doing to Lake George as of this moment.
Is there a stop light on this road? Oh, look putting grass down.
Oh, they're putting new grass down.
Look at
That's
them
interesting.
bales. It looks like bales are really grass.
That's
So-
because that's what that is. Apparently, they're putting new grass down. But there's also that kind of stuff over there. And then we got the whole Lake George right behind the stage there.
Which is a beautiful scene.
Yes, very beautiful. A lot of fun to hang out at.
And I go ice skating during summer. You can go rent a paddle boat, or I think you can also
I think you can paddle boat, canoe. I think it's only paddle boat and canoeing.
and then I've seen people bring their own canoe stuff here too. So
Yeah.
I think you can. I'm not sure on it though.
Right. So don't quote us on that, guys. It's just for all this other stuff.
And then there's a swan. I think that is good.
Yeah, there's a swan. I think that's a swan there. Yeah, that's a swan.
And then there's like a
A
little.
little playhouse back there. Another part of Lake George. Very interesting. Fairly cool.
Yeah. And then there's a truck here that could run through.
So there's over there where you get the lifeboats and permission to go on the paddle boats.
And pay and stuff.
Yep, pay. You pay for the paddle boats.
Get the stuff needed and.
You get all the stuff that you need for the paddle boats and all that other good stuff. And you basically you get to ride around on Lake George on a paddle boat or in a canoe with another person.
Which is really fun.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Especially paddle boats are really fun.
Yep.
Because the wind can affect them things.
Yeah.
And
So this is where, and then where that little slope is there, that's where the dock goes. And there's a bunch of like monumental stuff around Lake George. It's like a monument. Like that stuff over there. All that stuff, those things over there, those are like, I don't know what those are, but they're cool. Zoom out. And here is just an overview of Lake George. Not much to look at, but there's a lot of explaining and a lot of things that you can do here. And all it is just right. If you want to know where Lake George is, it's in St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Near Technical High School.
Right behind the Tech High School. Or I should say the older one. The older part of the, you can either go out door 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I want to say 8 to get to Lake George. You can go out either one of those doors and you'll see Lake George right there. It's a beautiful place to just hang out and have fun with family and friends.
And you can also fish in this area too. And there's actually fish. I'm gonna try to find there's like some.
There's
orange
fish.
toys.
There's fish in this lake, but you cannot like keep them. I don't think. This part of the lake is very shallow.
Don't get the ducks, man.
Yeah, don't piss them off. But
Cannot find the fish, but
we cannot find the fish. But
there is ducks over there. Just
there are some ducks.
that we just realized are there.
Yep. Okay, let's back away from the ducks. Let's go this way. Let's go around this way. We'll head around. I don't want to go through the dirted area,
I know it's not.
because otherwise it'll be a pain in the butt for them.
Let's be very swift.
Yep. And there's the other playground. There's the splash pad over there with like swings and like a smaller playground area and like a little climbable thing. It's fairly interesting. It's a lot of fun to be at, especially when you're just hanging out with friends. Am I right?
Yes, it is. That's true.
Because you always want to have fun hanging out with friends, and this is the place to do it. And you can eat out here, you can have a lot of fun here. You can eat out, you can have a lot of fun here.
My family and I love to go here a lot of times.
No, you can't swim or wading, whatever that is.
Or you go in
Wadding,
a little bit.
whatever.
Wading is where you go in a little bit.
Yeah,
Still feet touches.
with your feet, but
Because supposedly some guy was drunk here and died here. Supposedly.
supposedly.
My dad said something where seeing a guy was drunk and everything.
And here's like another little sitting area on Lake George. And then there's rocks that you can sit on down there too. It is fairly awesome. Fairly neat. And yeah. Anything else to add for this little area, Matt?
Also, there's like a little gazebo.
Yeah, this little.
Protection against rain, but it looks real cool with the granite.
Yeah, it does. Because
The granite.
with the wood.
So this granite is actually from the spots they blow out where this is where the sticks of dynamite was, and they blew it out and then they kind of don't need it, or they sell it or kind of just leave it laying around like the quarries, which if anybody knows about.
And that's pretty much what you see here, guys. There's a bunch of there's a couple sitting tables, a couple of benches, and it's just a nice little place to look out at Lake George.
Yeah, it's called. This place used to be a lot bigger and stuff.
And then as you can see down here, there are some good rocks to sit on,
Like
that one there. But let's start heading back to the class.
yeah.
Just in case. But that is all we have for you today on this intro dash little tutorial of Lake George. Well, it's not like a tutorial, but it's like a little show around of Lake George, starting with Clark Field and ending with this monumental part of Lake George. We'd show you the rest, but we just do not have the time for it.
Can you say something?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching it, and this is my first time, so as you were telling me, I was kind of stuttering and other stuff, trying to do my best.
Yep, it's his first time trying to make a podcast and recording and everything, so please do not give him any grief. Just give him a little bit of credit because he did do his best on this. So give him a heads up. Let me know how he did and everything on this podcast and this little walk around view of Lake George.
And also, I'd definitely be asking on it too. And please please give him a like and thumbs up.
We'll see you guys next time.